Hello, my name is Liz. This is my Let's Play of Dragon Age Origins. Today we are going to start, I think it's number 24. And wow, Shale looked really small there, but actually Shale's quite far away. That's okay. So today we're going to go to the Brazilian forest. And we're going to use our get-up for the arcane warrior.
Yes.
I'm gonna bring Alistair. I'm gonna be Win. And I'm going to bring Zev. Because Zev is well, he is an elf. And that's what we need. So whoops, sorry.
Yes.
I always need Win with me, so let's go. Let's go to the Brazilian forest. Okay, time to check out my new powers. Alright, so we've got a few bandits. I'm going to crushing prison this bandit. Yeah, that worked. And then I'm going to do that. Oh! And then I'm just going to attack this one. Oh gosh. Okay, so you can see that I don't have enough mana left for everything that I need to do, which is the problem with this build. So I may actually level him up while I'm here. He's only level 14. Oh, I can't level him up in combat. Okay, well, never mind. We'll hope that everything goes well.
I see. Killing
In theory, I should have a lot more armor. And but I don't know if my build is right yet. So I don't know for sure. But let's try to hit them.
No mercy.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know about this. We'll see how we go, but anyway, I need to level up Zev. Zev, have some strength. And you're an assassin. So we'll give him assassin stuff. Let's give him survival. Let's give him assassin. Alright. Now we're also going to give Zev some more equipment because his equipment is pretty bad. I think let's give him this. Do I have anything that gives him... What's the belt? He's just got dexterity. Let's give him something that reduces hostility. Give him that. And a helm for just some extra armor. It's really weird that he can wear these. This gives him some resistances, so I'm going to put it on him. But I'm not really too pleased with his setup at the moment. Let's give him +1 to all attributes, because that'll give him a little bit more. Yeah, so he's got a little bit more strength now. And he can use these repeater gloves. But that just gives him rapid aim. But it gives him 1 armor penetration, whereas the other one gives him 1.5. Let's give him 1.5 armor penetration. Okay, let's keep going with this. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, Christ. Okay. We're gonna go onto this build and see where it takes us.
It has begun.
I guess we can't go back the way we came. Alistair, Christ, every single trap. Okay, yep.
Stop right there, outsider. The Dalish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere, and quickly.
Actually, I've been looking for the Dalish.
I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a group like yours?
I will tell that to your leader and no one else.
Seeing as you are obviously no simple trespasser, I will leave it to the Keeper to decide the importance of your business. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow me.
I see we have guests. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
I understand, but this one claims to have important business with our people.
I see. Tell me, stranger, what business could you possibly have with us? We have our own issues we must deal with, as you can see.
Now, the one plus to this armor is that he looks pretty damn good in that armor. That is some good quality stuff. Whereas the mage robes he was wearing wasn't nice. I come representing the Grey Wardens.
You might have simply said so to begin with. Masiranus, Mithra. You may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zathrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
My name's Dalen. A pleasure to meet you.
Manners. From a Shemlin. Interesting. What might be your mission here? Have you come to spread news of the Blight? I had already sensed the corruption spreading in the south. The existence of the Blight is not news to me. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me. The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They ambushed us, and though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped, but we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
Is there no way to help your men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself, and that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
I'm good at non-trivial tasks.
Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
You said you could perhaps destroy the curse?
There is no guarantee that this will work, as I suspect. But it's the only hope we have left.
If I help you, what will you give me? He'll just give me help. Have you considered seeking outside help?
From whom? The Children of the Stone? The Shemlin? Do you truly think they have time to spare for us?
I'll find this Witherfang for you.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
Okay, I have some questions for you.
Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
How do I find Witherfang? Do you have any advice?
Watch for the white wolves. They are his eyes and ears in the forest.
Tell me more about the curse the hunters suffer from.
There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it.
How did the curse start?
That is a long tale I do not have time to tell. Ask Sayrel about it if you wish.
Did all the werewolves everywhere stem from Witherfang?
No. The ones from this forest, however, do.
Okay. I think I'm gonna ask something else.
Go on, then.
I should go.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
So the codex is about Witherfang. He is no ordinary wolf. He is a wolf possessed by a powerful spirit, the source of the werewolf curse that plagues the Brazilian forest. The only way to end his curse is to cut out his heart and bring it to Zathrian.
Andera Natishan, Grey Warden. My name is Lanaya. I am Zathrian's first, what you might call an apprentice, perhaps. I've been studying under the Keeper all my life. I am a bit curious of the outside world. Do you mind if I ask you a question or two?
You just asked me a question right there.
What an odd thing to say. I mean about the outside world, of course.
If you like, go ahead.
I hear the human cities are very large, thousands upon thousands of souls all packed together in their houses. Is that true?
Yes, some are larger than the eye can see.
How very loud that must be with everyone talking all at once. I try to imagine those of our people living in such a place, surrounded by walls of stone and indifference. It is a difficult thought.
They are used to it just like humans are.
Being accustomed to pain and suffering does not make it any less tragic. It is said that one day we will have a land of our own. We Dalish gather the ancient wisdom in preparation for this. When that day comes, all elves, even those who have forgotten, will reclaim their former glory. I have a question, if it's not too impolite to ask. Do your people regret what they did to ours?
Some of us do. Not all humans are the same.
I see. That is difficult for our people to accept. Even if only some were in favor of what was done to us, the rest did nothing to stop it. A poet once wrote of them, before the fall of the Dales. Like dragons they fly, glory upon wings. Like dragons, they savage, fearsome, pretty things. But you don't need me to quote poetry to you. Forgive me. Perhaps you have some questions of your own.
What can you tell me about Zathrian?
Nothing that you could not ask Zathrian himself. He is the keeper of this clan and has been for a very long time. He is also a very good man who has lost much. The Dalish are everything to him, and he would do anything to protect them.
He told me to talk to you, okay? Lost much? What has he lost? It's like I'm talking to my dad. Could ask your mom. And your mom says, go ask your dad. It's annoying.
He lost his family a very long time ago. I don't know the story, but I understand the circumstances were horrific.
Okay, what does the keeper do exactly?
A keeper is, first and foremost, the leader of the clan. He decides where we go and when we shall move. He's also responsible for knowing the clan's ancient lore and passing it on to the others in the clan. Without a keeper, the clan's knowledge is lost forever, so the clan protects him like no other.
So, there's not much to know about her. She's the apprentice. Why are the Dalish so hostile? Because the humans enslaved them, and I think there's a whole history between the humans and the elves. When the humans arrived to Thedas, they carried some sort of weird temporal plague. The elves were much more grand than they are now, and they were immortal, essentially. Eventually they would go and they'd have a long sleep that was almost like death, but not quite. So now they're reduced to a very limited lifespan, and it's because of their exposure to humans. Now they fought back about this, and then the humans fought back, and then the humans kind of won and drove the Dalish out. There's an ancient elvish city called Arlathan that they used to be in, and you hear about it quite a lot. Anyway, it's really interesting. You might want to look it up yourself. I should go.
As you wish. Darth Shirel.
I'm sorry, but I must attend to our ailing fallen.
Athras. Colored inks. What's that? Valisleen. Blood writing. Valisleen are what they've got on their face. Their marks to like denote their clan.
Anderanetitian, stranger. I am Athras. I hope the others have not been too harsh in their treatment of you.
I don't mind. I understand.
That is very generous of you. Most would assume we are unkind as a rule, and that is not the case. Especially not to a Grey Warden. But we have lost much, and it is easy to forget simple niceties at such a time. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brazilian forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
Forbidden you?
We are banned from entering the forest now. I have more cause than most, but I will not disobey my keeper.
Why do you want to enter the forest?
That is a tale I am not sure I should tell an outsider. Surely you have greater concerns than my problems, stranger.
Persuade. Yes, I'd like to hear about it.
It's odd to talk so freely with a stranger, but perhaps you can help me. My wife Delilah and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Delilah is dead, he will not let me see her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf, and that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her. If I could just know if Delilah is alive, or what happened to her, then I could be at peace.
I will seek her out in the forest.
I have an amulet made by our craftsman. It's not much, but I would be happy to give it to you in return for any news.
It's so weird that you go and you do these little things and people are like, here's my heirloom from when, you know, my great-great-great-granny gave this to me. Here's my heirloom. You can have it, you know? And you've just, like, spent, like, maybe 2 minutes on their quest. It's kind of funny. And it's also kind of silly.
Hello. I'm not afraid of you. I'm a great Dalish warrior.
That's good. So there's all sorts of elven gods. Neat. They were all kind of horrible. They were a lot like the Greek and the Roman gods, to be honest. They fought, they were jealous, they did all sorts of things that were underhanded. And so they have a huge oh gosh, this guy's got a quest. They've got a huge history. It's kind of neat. And it's really relevant. The next game, Dragon Age 4, will probably have a lot of stuff to do with it. So this is another elven. This is an elven goddess. And that is another goddess. This is the goddess of the hunt. The Long Walk. So when our people left to Vinter, we had nothing except the knowledge that for the first time in countless centuries we were free. So that was when they were enslaved. In the third game, you hear a little bit more about the history and the Valisleen. Pretty neat.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Verathorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Verathorn.
And so they should. Truly the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need?
What exactly do you make here?
I'm the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest. Ironbark. The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
What if I found some ironbark for you?
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. Now, if you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
Okay. Very well, I'll take a look for it when I'm in the forest.
That would please me, so long as our hunters come first.
I'd like to barter with you.
I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
I'll take these lyrium potions. Tome of Skill and Sundry and Tome of the Mortal Vessel. I don't know about skills. But attributes, yes, I'll take it. And there's some bows here, which are okay, but I am not going to take them at the moment. And I will pick up other things as I go along, so I'm just going to leave that for now, and then I shall sell some of these. Oh, there's nothing really in here, but there's a few things in here that I can get rid of. I'm gonna keep the uneven leather boots just because Zev loves them so much. I have got a lot of crap in my inventory, and we are going to pick up quite a bit of stuff. So I might go I might make a short side trip and put a lot of this stuff into our party chest. But I'll do something else first. Okay, I'll look around here first.
Please leave that be. If you have need of equipment, I am sure Master Verathorn can help you.
Okay, I'll leave it alone.
Massirinus.
Like the first time anybody says something like that to you.
How do they move these things through the forest? Do the trees just get out of their way, or what?
Very well. Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Alright, Zev.
You'd like?
Do it. Oh, a love letter. Wonderful. So let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got half of them so far. And we need 12.
The Hala. The Dalish call them their guides. They even lead an elf to oblivion when he dies, or so they claim.
Who comes? Oh, I beg your pardon, stranger. I was so busy attending to the Hala, I did not hear your approach.
Who are you?
My name is Alora. I am the Master Herder in charge of caring for the Hala. Not as exciting as being a Grey Warden, but the Hala are vital to us.
You think being... Well, it is kind of exciting. I'm already... What is a hollow?
They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel. What humans call landships. They are our companions and our guides.
We keep horses.
I have seen your horses. The relationship is different, as is the purpose. We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. It is the Hala who decide where to lead us, and our privilege that they take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship, and not servitude.
Why have you separated this one from the others?
I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal, and it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery, for her sake as well as that of the others.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be
Let's try to examine the hollow. I don't know that we've got enough survival.
And? What do you think?
I truly cannot tell. I don't have enough.
I'm glad you attempted it regardless.
I should go.
I will watch her for a while longer and see if her condition changes. I am grateful for your assistance, friend.
So... we've got another quest for this, but we need more, we need skills. And we need survival. So, Alistair has 1, Wynn has none, and Zev has 1 survival. So, none of us have enough levels, and I don't know that we'll ever get enough levels. So, I literally have never done this quest because I never bother with enough survival levels. Survival allows you to see that there are dark spawn or enemies.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
So you aren't surprised when they show up. However, I've never found that to be very useful because they will be there. It doesn't matter.
We few wanderers greet you, Shemlin. We understand you are venturing into the haunted forest to save our brethren. I suspect your efforts may be in vain. An entire group of our hunters went into the forest to do as you intend, and they have not returned.
If I'm lucky, maybe I can find them.
An outsider to the rescue, but of course. What were we doing trying to solve our own problems?
You think sargassum is going to help, do you?
Nothing will help us now. Least of all the meddling of an outsider.
You are being most unkind, Cyril. Would you refuse our hunters' help simply because of the hand that offered it?
You shame me, Lethalan. I have allowed my bitterness to cloud my better judgment. Forgive me, Grey Warden. It is most difficult to forget the lessons the Shemlin have taught us.
It is even more difficult when you live amongst them, trust me.
Perhaps I can yet make amends. Stay while I spin a tale for our children. And then I will tell you of the forest if you desire.
I couldn't see Zev behind all the armor. I'm not even sure. I think he's like behind Alistair, maybe? Perhaps another time, but thank you.
That is too bad. I certainly do not want to keep you from your promises, however, so by all means.
Okay. We'll listen to it.
Is there something you need?
Have you ever heard of an elf named Anaran?
I appreciate you trying to find him, but what are the chances?
Anaran the healer?
You know Anaran?
He lives? No, it can't be him. Perhaps it is a common elven name.
No, I know of only one Anaran.
Ah, it makes sense. Anaran said that he was from the human cities. You are old friends, then?
If it's the same Anaran, Wynn knows him.
If you seek Anaran, you must venture into the forest. He prefers to be amidst the trees and the animals.
Thank you all so much.
I should go.
Dareth Shirral.
Okay. This unfortunate guy here called Kamen.
Hello?
Hello yourself, who are you?
I am Kamen, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
No, why can't you?
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand.
Try me, I might surprise you.
I suppose there's no harm in it. It's not like you can help me. I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina.
Girl problems, huh?
She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery.
There must be some way to solve your problem.
You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
What if I got a pelt for you? No. Have you tried wooing Gaina?
Wooing? I don't understand.
Romance her, show you love her.
I've serenaded her, and we've talked many times under the moon. But that doesn't matter if I'm still an apprentice. Not to her.
Have you tried giving her a gift?
A gift? No, that wouldn't be appropriate. Not before we're married.
Okay, how about really showing your love?
I've serenaded her, and we've talked many times under the moon. But that doesn't matter if I'm still an apprentice.
Okay.
Not to her.
I'm gonna ask... Let me think of something else then.
Such as?
I'll talk... I don't want him to go in the forest because he'll die, so I'm just gonna go talk to Gaina.
I suppose you could, but what good would that do? The situation hasn't changed.
I can be pretty persuasive.
Really? I'm willing to try anything.
Okay, it can't hurt.
Siranas. Oh, ma Siranas. I will pray to the goddess of love that you are successful.
I always... Where has Gaina gone? Oh, she's over here.
Andaran Atishan, outsider.
You're Gaina, correct? Cameron mentioned you.
You spoke to him? What did he say?
He said you refused to give him your hand.
Oh. I don't expect an outsider to understand our ways, but I just can't bond with Kamen. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and he's yet to slay a proper beast. Each time he's tried, something has gone wrong. Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I?
I always choose the persuade option, but you know what? I don't actually... I've always felt a little bit weird about that, because this girl has standards. And it's okay to have standards. If she wants to get married to a hunter, and not an apprentice hunter, then she shouldn't have to. So she should wait until he becomes a hunter and then marry him. No, I don't suppose you could.
Kamen doesn't hate me.
Oops.
Why would he say such a thing?
Wrong. Oh, no.
He will get over it in time. It hurts me to see him like this, but just tell Kamen I am sorry.
I didn't mean to do that. New quest came in meant. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's about the same type of... Alright, I'm gonna tell him that he needs to go man up.
Oh, what do you want now? I told you everything already.
I spoke to Gaina for you.
You did? What did she tell you?
She said she couldn't marry you.
Nor would I have expected differently. But thank you for trying. Until I complete my hunt and become a true hunter, it shall never be.
That's fine. I don't want to send him into the forest, because I think he'll die. I don't want to get a pelt for him. Fine, have it your way. And that means that I just can't... I don't know what this game wants me to do. Okay. So either I send him into the forest to die,
Oh, what do you want now? I told you everything already.
Or...
I don't think there's anything I can tell you. My clanmates in the camp would be better at that.
Okay, well I'm just gonna leave it because I don't agree that I should be trying to talk him into doing anything. And that means that... Oh, Fenharrow. The Dread Wolf. Okay, everybody to look at this really carefully. This right here... Alistair, get out of the freaking way. Alistair, get out of the way! This is Fenharrow. This is the Dread Wolf. I'm gonna actually read this codex entry. It's important. There is precious little we know about Fenharrow, for they say he did not care for our people. Algarnan and Mythal created the world as we know it. Andruil taught us the ways of the hunter. Selaes and June gave us fire and crafting, but Fenharrow kept to himself and plotted the betrayal of all the gods. And after the destruction of Arlathan, when the gods could no longer hear our prayers, it's said that Fenharrow spent centuries in a far corner of the earth, giggling madly and hugging himself in glee. The legends say that before the fall of Arlathan, the gods we know and revere fought an endless war with others of their kind. There is not a Haren among us who remembers these others. Only in dreams do we hear whispered the names of Gildaran and Donathal and Anaris, for they are the forgotten ones. The forgotten ones, the gods of terror and malice, spite and pestilence. In ancient times, only Fenharrow could walk without fear among both of our gods, among both our gods and the Forgotten Ones, for although he is kin to the gods of the people, the Forgotten Ones knew of his cunning ways and saw him as one of their own. And that is how Fenharrow tricked them. Our gods saw him as a brother, and they trusted him when he said that they must keep to the heavens while he arranged a truce. And the Forgotten Ones trusted him also when he said that he would arrange for the defeat of our gods, if only the Forgotten Ones would return to the abyss for a time. They trusted Fenharrow, and they were all of them betrayed, and Fenharrow sealed them away so they would never again walk among the people. And in Dragon Age 3, you learn a lot more about that. Okay, I am going to pause this and stuff some stuff in our chest, and then I'll be right back. Okay, we're back at the camp. I have whittled my inventory down to 56 items, which might be okay. I did want to pop in Kaelin's Graves here, because that should give me an item set bonus. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, it reduces my fatigue remarkably, so I'm going to do that. I don't really need the extra magic anyway, so let's see how this goes. I have kept everything that I was wearing, so if I want to change everything, I will. Okay, so we're gonna get attacked by things everywhere in here. That will go up here at the beginning for the first part.
Dispatch them quickly.
Yep, here's some wolves. Come on then.
Watch out! Now we go into
And some werewolves. I don't think we even lost a little bit of health during that. I don't think I'm over leveled. I might be over leveled, but I don't think I'm over leveled. Oh look, there's Andraste's Grace over there for Liliana. Not that she needs it, but... Okay, so here's a great bear.
It is begun. As you say.
Yeah! Yeah! Time
Okay, I don't know that we're gonna have any difficulty here. Take Andraste's Grace.
The Watchwolves have spoken truly, my brothers and sisters. The Dalish sent a human of all things to repay us for our attack, to put us in our place. What bitter irony.
You speak. I thought werewolves were savage beasts.
We are beasts, but we are no longer simple and mindless. Let that thought chill your spine. You speak to Swift Runner. I lead my cursed brothers and sisters. Turn back now. Go back to the Dalish and tell them that you have failed. Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. We will watch them pay.
I would prefer to talk to you. I mean you no harm.
Was it not Sathrian who sent you? He wishes only our destruction, never to talk.
Is there no way this can be resolved peacefully?
The time for peace is long past. There will be no peace between the elves and we who are cursed.
I want to know more about Witherfang.
Witherfang is the first and the eldest. This forest is his home, and you will never see him, if you are lucky.
I would like to meet with him to parley.
I know why you seek him, and it is not to speak. We are done speaking. Run from the forest while you can. Run to the Dalish and tell them they are doomed.
I don't want to fight, but neither can I retreat.
I do not wish to fight you either, but we cannot trust you. Come, brothers and sisters, let us retreat. The forest has eyes of its own, and it will deal with intruders as it always has.
Okay, so that wasn't very pleasant. That's Swift Runner. I think I missed him there. Didn't miss him with the second one though. Blight Wolf. Oh,
Good shot.
okay. Firing points. Okay, do I have a bow? Oh no, I might have got rid of all my bows. Oh, I have a bow. Okay, I'm gonna be Zev for this one. Zev. Have a bow. And then fire. Alright, okay. I don't think he can actually do this because he doesn't have enough dexterity. It has to be my main character. Why does it have to be my main character? How much dexterity does he have? 13. Is there anything that I have that would give him a lot of dexterity? 2 to all attributes. Not quite enough. Right, I'll have to come back. How annoying. Right, I'm just gonna look at the map real quick. So we came in here, and the forest is really weird. It doesn't have really good laid out paths. You can sort of see them, but then like when we get to the bear, we go up through here. When we turn here, and here's the bear here. But that doesn't, I mean, it doesn't make any sense because that looks like it's a. Anyway, it's not a really great map. I am going to end this here because it has almost been an hour, and I'll pick this up again next time.